Hey Justice, it's Friday, and as you've already mentioned, you're not going to know my secret word, so I'm probably going to send you a message on Skype and let you know before you actually load your video up. Hopefully you're on Skype before everything is said and done when you get back from your trip, but I will send you a Skype message, that way you can actually see your secret word, and that is all taken care of. As you mentioned last week, my video glitched out, and for whatever reason, it just didn't want to upload, and on Saturday, when you asked me if I forgot what day it was, I had to explain it to you, and because I was tired from staying up until 5 o'clock in the morning, because I was an idiot, and Stray decided to stay up and stuff, I just could not, for the life of me, re-record something, and I was just like, yeah, I don't want to sit here and go blah, 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 blah the entire time. That's to put it in stupid terms, because... No, I mean, I'm tired today, but I slept a lot more than I did on Saturday. I slept a lot today. As you know, I stayed up until 5:30 last night with you. It was not my smartest idea, but,
I didn't stay up that late.
yeah, it's kind of whatever. Josh tried to stay up, and I told him to go to bed, so there's that. I am not, right this instant, getting ready to work on the 10 Pokemon in 10 seconds. I'm going to do that at a later, probably tomorrow or the next day, when everything is a bit more, set in stone with things. Herp derp, herp derp. Because even though it's 10 Pokemon in 10 seconds, and more like than not, I could probably fit it into a video, I would rather take the chance of uploading it separately as a punishment video and taking care of that, so that way if it is either above or below the amount of time it should normally take to do a video, I don't get in trouble. So, yeah, thinking ahead. Your word of the week next week is going to be trip. I'm pretty sure that you could find something better for your entire video, so we'll see about that. Like, you could probably avoid the word trip throughout all of it, but that is your word. I am going to tell you that on Skype when you get back. I'll probably send it to you actually later on today and let you know, because I wasn't going to send you my secret word until I actually knew it, and that's the main reason why I didn't tell you about it earlier, or else I would have. I also had to rewatch your video because I forgot what you did. Even though I remembered most of it, I just forgot the secret word, which the secret word is not that difficult. I can say the word glitch. I could say it was glitched. I could say that it was destroyed. There's a lot of different words that I could use instead of your secret word, so that's actually pretty easy to switch around. Anyway, so that happened with my video, as you know, and generally, like I said, I would have recorded something on Saturday, but I was just too tired, and it wouldn't have gone out over too well. Anyway, so I'm going to actually talk about what my Friday video last week did talk about, and that was the fact that I hate this move. I am so glad that it's over, and I am so glad that everything involving Toledo is no longer a part of anything involving us. So, last week, we got our notices back from Oak Hill, which is the apartment complex that we lived in prior to this, and it was going to be how much money we owed the apartment complex for doing all the cleanups for damages and things. Now, I was expecting to owe Oak Hill about $100, because we did have, there were some parts of the drywall that were destroyed because of, we had two holes for screws that wouldn't be patched, could not be filled to save our lives. So that was kind of like, I expected that. And there was also a part of the drywall on where the couch used to sit, where the rubbing of the couch up against it had rubbed some of the paint off. So I expected those things to be mentioned and for us to owe that, as well as a few other small things. Like, we had, like I said, it was all small things that would have added up, and I expected to owe or have them only give us back about $50. I wasn't expecting to owe them as much as we did. So, anyway, we got the message back from them, and I already told you the amount and told you how upset I was over it. And it was a lot higher than it should have been, honestly. Because when we moved, before we actually moved everything out, Josh and I made sure to professionally clean the carpets, to make sure that if there was any trace of smell for cat urine or anything like that, it wasn't there. And honestly, Spaz didn't pee on the floor. He just liked to destroy the couch. So there's that. And there was a couple other things besides that. So, we made sure to clean the area but where the couch used to sit, both areas up without any issue. We took care of that, and we also, cleaned up a couple of other problem spots in the house that had been where spills had been. We hadn't spilled a lot of stuff on the carpet. The carpet was completely fine. It still looked brand new. So overall, there shouldn't have been an issue, but I'm not going to get into it. I could ramble on about it forever. But anyway, so we got it, and we ended up owing them nearly $2,000 because they replaced the carpets and because of a couple of other things that they replaced that really honestly didn't need to be replaced. Like I said, when I took pictures, and you saw the apartment before we moved out and got everything set and done, and it's just, I don't know. Anyway, that was what my video was over. It was covering that and just kind of working myself into a tizzy because I'm not upset about the amount. Josh and I had the amount to pay and everything. We had planned ahead in case something came up to have extra money. But it's the fact that my grandparents saw how much we owed and it made it out to sound like we destroyed the apartment when we didn't. Anyway, I'll see you on Monday and I hope you have a good trip.